You got the music queued up. You found a new track?
I was waiting on you to send me the track.
Me?
You told me you were gonna send me some tracks. Some custom tracks.
Facts. I did say that.
Yeah, we live now.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Yo.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This CharmCityGames, the host of No Sleep Gaming Podcast. And I'm here with my people. I got Mikey Darko. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. It's Mikey Darko back again. Finally, it took 2 weeks to get back on? So yeah, we back and we about to go get into some news.
All right. Next up, Abdul.
Yes, Abdul. PSN is Colossal Descent. I'll put it in the comments for the
spelling. Did y'all hear me on
that?
Oh, my fault.
Hell yeah. No, you good. Yeah, it. And Twitch too under the same name, Colossal Descent. I'll put that in the comments too. Hell yeah.
All right, definitely. So we had a lot that went on this past 2 weeks. We missed out last week because we wasn't all on the same schedule, but we good now. So we got a lot to talk about. All right. So the first topic, we all know what happened this week. Everybody was talking about it. Sony State of Play. Oh boy.
Boo boo.
I got a lot of thoughts about this.
I call it dog too.
Yeah, well, let's hear you first, Abdul. What's going on? Like, how you feel about the State of Play?
All right. Well, as most people know, I'm more of a PlayStation gamer. I don't really mess with Xbox or PlayStation. I was really expecting some big stuff from that. And I did get to see something cool. The Returnal, I'm real excited about. I guess that's like number one, probably one of the two ones that actually caught my interest. But Returnal looks dope. I can't wait for that. I haven't put the pre-order in, but I'm thinking about it. Might as well. I'm gonna get it. So that one and the Final Fantasy VII remake extra chapter is something I didn't. I'm a Final Fantasy VII fanboy, and I didn't want that shit, bro. Like the Yuffie chapter. Yuffie was a side character in the original game. This is all remakes and stuff, but they didn't even need to put her in the game. I didn't need her. Definitely didn't need this extra chapter. I was hoping that they were well into production on part 2 of the remake. So. Right. It's cool, but thanks, Square.
for giving us DLC that we really didn't ask for, but I mean, it's all
yeah. But the PS5 upgrade for 60 frames per second, that's a bop. I want that.
Yeah. We kind of already knew that was coming too, like just because it was late in the console game for PS4. And what I'm kind of pissed off about is that the game is now going to be free to play. This Tuesday.
Yo, I saw that. I was so glad I didn't buy that game.
I was low key sad about that, bro. I was like, I haven't even finished it yet. Like I love the game, but I haven't finised it yet. But at the end of the day, I'm like, now y'all made it free. All right, bet. I just wasted my money.
Salty on that too, yeah.
You see why guys like me wait? I've been saying for the longest time, I don't care about no old game. I play it whenever I get a chance. Dude was like, you should get it. I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm even should get it. And then like no lie, about a week later, they made it free. I'm like,
yeah. And that's one thing. I am salty that I paid for that shit, and I would have bought it early anyway if I knew it was coming out a year later free because I wanted it. But all these people that I've been telling about this game is so fucking dope that we're never gonna buy it. Yeah, I'll harass them this month and tell them download that shit, bro. It's free. Get it.
Right. And Denzel, what was it like last week? I was saying, or earlier this week, I was telling Denzel too, bro. I was like, look, man, it's a great game. It's not really like an RPG as much as it was before. It's damn near an action game at this point. And he was like, I don't know, man. But now he finally can play it.
Yeah, with heavy action elements. That shit's it's different.
Mm-hmm. But it's so smooth, bro. Like it's timeless, bro. It's a great mechanic how they built that. Like going from I'm a big RPG gamer, like JRPG, any type of game, but like how they incorporate the action in the RPG, best system they have out right now. So Square Enix going crazy. But
I played the demo when it came out. And it's real simple. I played Kingdom Hearts first before I ever played a Final Fantasy game. But their combat style is very similar to me.
In the beginning, yeah, you'll see that. But as you go on, like even in that first chapter, each chapter is dedicated to introducing one of these characters because in the original there's 8 or something like that. And in the remake, they introduce you a good 4 or 5 different characters. I forgot which it is. And every chapter as you go on, you learn that play style first with Cloud because he's the main, and then eventually they'll throw Tifa and Barret in there, and they'll let you play as them and get their play styles, and then they'll start adding their specials and the technical abilities that they can do once you start branching out into their shit. So it's a lot to introduce. So it starts off a little slow in the first chapter, or else it would be too much. Way too much.
I think even if you're just a fan of it, you're like, oh damn, like I'm finally getting to play this remake that makes it so good when you're just starting out. But I'm thinking as a non-fan, it probably would be slow for Denzel. Just be like,
yeah, they don't know what's coming. Like we know that it opens up a lot, and there's a whole bunch to it, and they play on that shit in the remake and make it a lot cooler.
But y'all know I'm a grind type of gamer, so I wouldn't mind just grinding and getting to that point. But I know it's a lot of casual fans that's not a fan of Final Fantasy. They'll give it like 1 hour, they'll be like, this shit trash.
Yep. As long as they make it to that first boss, shit gets wild. So, I mean, you play through that first level and you'll be hooked after that. But at first, you're just learning Cloud.
And if you're not hooked at that point, then just delete the game.
Yeah, might as well. I think it's better, but you get to see by the end of the first boss fight, you got 2 characters then, so you know it's opening up, and if you didn't like it, then...
What about, what other games did y'all want to check out? I like the, is it Kenna? I think it's called Kenna.
Mm-hmm. The Disney Pixar type
the
one
that look like Disney Pixar. Yo, that game.
But not Disney,
I discriminate heavily against cartoon games. I don't know why. I'm probably sleeping on a lot of good games.
Yes, you
There's
are.
a lot of cartoonish games that I haven't played because they're just, the closer it looks to real life, the more hooked I'm going to get.
I still can't believe you never played Last of Us Part 2. That's wild.
It's coming. One day. I got PS5 now, so with all these upgrades, it's almost bad to just sleep on some games now.
Yeah, that's like the point of no return, because it's like, bro, same with going back to Final Fantasy Remake. I was playing on the 4, and then I traded it in. Well, I sold it on eBay so I could get ready for the 5. Got the 5 launch day, and then I played Final Fantasy again. Still didn't, you know what I mean? Like it's all these upgrades that are coming. That's what basically the state of play was upgrades. It was just like showing like Crash Bandicoot 4 upgraded. So at the end of the day, bro, it's like, really, bro. At this point, they could have released these consoles later, and I don't think the state of play was that great, to be honest.
Well, I wouldn't say they could.
Except for Kenna.
I wouldn't say they could have released it later. I feel like they released it at a decent time period.
I don't think so. I think Demon's Souls is a remaster, which I played it. It's cool, but it's still a remaster. You know what I mean?
You played it. How hard is that?
It's ridiculously hard.
Ridiculously hard. Okay.
And I love Sekiro and Bloodborne. But the thing is, never finished them. But I got way further than that. My favorite Soulsborne game though is straight up Neo, and they just upgraded that too. So I gotta check that out.
And another game that caught my attention was I forget the name of it, but it's basically dodgeball. I can't wait to hop on that. Y'all know the name of it?
A tank. I don't know the name, but I think it's gonna be a tank, bro.
You think it's gonna be a tank?
Tank.
Nah, it's gonna be fun.
The dodgeball game, I don't know. Once it comes out on PS Plus, I'll probably get that.
Right. It seemed like a PS Plus game.
Yeah, I'm about to say it seemed like a PS Plus game.
Surprised that wasn't just straight up PS Plus game.
It might be.
Maybe it's so dope and it needs to be sold. So we'll see, I guess, when more trailers and shit come out.
If they were smart, they would advertise it and put it in PlayStation Now.
Yep.
To try to compete with Game Pass.
Nobody's got PlayStation Now. I don't have PlayStation Now.
That's what I'm saying. They need to promote that.
Yeah.
If they want to compete with Microsoft, Game Pass killing it right now.
It does sound dope.
No, Game Pass has got so much on PS Now, but if they were smart about trying to get on that wave, they would put more games and more downloadability on PS Now. Because at the end of the day, that's what really kills PS Now, is just being able to download every single game instead of just like having to stream that. I can't stream my games. I have a cool connection, but I'm not streaming them games, bro.
It doesn't sound like it's going to give you the full experience by streaming.
Exactly.
Right. But from what I've seen, the only ones that you have to stream is the PS3 games. I'm not sure about the rest of them.
I know the other ones you can stream it, but it also does give you a download option. I didn't know there was a limit on which ones you could do that, but I do know I saw that there was a download or stream option on something when I had to try it.
Knockout City, that's what it's called, the dodgeball game. Knockout City, I just found it.
Okay. Yeah, I remember hearing that name.
Dud.
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't even gonna give it a
I'm
chance.
gonna call that too. The PS Plus free.
Yeah.
See, and y'all PlayStation fans. I'm an Xbox dude and I got faith in it. See how y'all do it?
Hell yeah.
See, if I'm waiting for the Xbox person to go ahead and tell me that it's exclusive and it's like gonna be tough, that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be good.
An Xbox gamer is gonna like it. It probably won't be good. No, I'm kidding. We all gamers here. That's the expectations. No.
Alright, so the next topic, right? There was an article that was released. The PlayStation 4, Sony's going to release an update in the summertime for the PS5, and it's going to unlock the SSD expansion. So, what's y'all take on that?
Honestly, I thought that was coming in March because they've been hyping up something in March coming to where it was going to make a lot of improvements, and there were always these people giving the rumors that was the SSD and all the 4K issues. Not going to be in that big patch, but yeah, if it's summer, that's cool too. I'm still working with the SSD. I got good internet, but I'd be kind of pissed if I didn't. Because I do a lot of downloading and deleting. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That shit.
It's a constant cycle, man. That's the thing that kind of sucks right now is just because I just got Madden because it was like, what, $25 today. And one of the homies wanted me to get it. I'm like, I had Cyberpunk on there. I kept Cyberpunk on there and it's 110 gigabytes. I was like, bro, I can't fade this right now. So I try to go ahead and put it to the HDD hard drive, but it's like, now that's maxed out. I'm like, I do need more storage and I do want the faster storage, bro, because I'm tired of moving it seamlessly through each hard drive. It's ridiculous.
But the problem with that is you can only do that with the PS4 games. If you got a PS5 game, you can't do that.
Yeah,
it's gotta be store or console or nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I really praise Microsoft about, because they thought about that from the beginning. They said, okay, we're going to have these upgrades to the certain games that you can only use this SSD. So we're going to have a built-in expansion, and you can transfer each one of them seamlessly. Rather you want to use the expandable hard drive, or you want to use the your own custom hard disk drive. And the thing is, you can put the Series X and the X game onto the hard disk drive as like extra storage. But even though you can't play it, they'll still allow you to put it on there so it's ready to swap back over so you can play stuff.
Yeah. Because moving is obviously faster than downloading. So yeah,
exactly.
No, that is smart. Yeah.
So yeah, they do a good job. Like, I mean, something like that you should expect. They are a software company. So that was pretty good.
At this point, I'm thinking that Sony, like, they knew that was going to be an issue, but I mean, they're going to push their SSD. I mean, and then being able to buy other parties' SSD is like pretty cool on their part. But at the end of the day, they definitely probably knew this was going to be an issue, especially with the storage that they gave with release of the PS5. Like, come on now,
right?
Nothing.
Like, it's only
that storage size is hurtful.
Yeah, it was like 660 gigs.
Yeah,
mine
like
it comes out to like the 8 something.
Yo,
it might be a little different because that taking out the areas the storage files. Who knows what some systems have or not.
Facts.
Like if you play Call of Duty Warzone on the PS5, that alone is 200 gigs. Just that game by itself.
Yeah.
And then if you play that and Cold War, most of the time if you play Cold War, you play Warzone and vice versa. And Cold War is like 165 gigs. So that's 300.
With the new update.
Yeah, that's 300 something gigs between just 2 games. So these,
I have Warzone on Xbox and Cold War on my PlayStation 5. That's it. I'm like, I gotta go through 2 systems to be like, all right, I got this much storage on here, and this much storage on there.
and then you got the fan. They say that they had issues with overheating with the fan. That's why the expandable storage wasn't available at launch. And also, I still don't think there's a expandable SSD card that's still compatible with the PS5.
Yeah, because they're saying that it's about to be overheating and shit too with that. So
I want to say that from a technical side, any SSD should be fine as long as it can be formatted. That's just like the
any SSD won't work.
Oh, damn.
It got to match the
Okay.
exact same speed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because SSDs read and write different speeds. It's not like just plug in some
Right.
hard drive.
And as of right now, that I can remember, there's no SSD on the market that has that speed.
Yeah.
So I wonder who they're going to partner with.
Yeah, that's bogus.
If they are going to partner with somebody to release the SSD with that kind of speed, and also the price, because Microsoft's SSD expandable storage is $220, and that's just for 1 terabyte. And I'm pretty sure that any third-party company is going to do the same thing with their pricing, maybe even higher, because they got the actual PC card that you can use for PC. It's not custom.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
like when it becomes available, I'm gonna get a 2 terabyte one because I don't want to worry about space at all. So I'm gonna have to spend like a good $350. I know it.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be 350. Like damn near a new Switch, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, I think Sony was trying to act like, yeah, you can get third party sellers and you can use their SSD, but really they're gonna try to push their own SSD because it's gonna be like this is the one that's formatted for it. So I don't think until like maybe a couple years later, maybe a year later, that's when we're gonna be able to use actual third party SSD.
Right.
Because then people will know the tech from Sony and then just actually make it their iteration of it, you know?
Based on how the PlayStation accessories have been since launch, I'm willing to believe that PlayStation is gonna push that it's their their brand SSD or nothing.
Exactly.
Face plates and headphones and all that shit so far has been geared to being the PlayStation 5 brand.
Right. Exactly. They got webcam. Like they're the only one that got the webcam right now, and like shit like that. It's like, damn, bro, I don't even need this right now. Like what?
Oh yeah.
Xbox did have one, but they stopped supporting it. So
Yeah, it connects boo boo, but anyway.
yeah, I agree. No, like the purpose of the Kinect was boo boo. I don't think the Kinect itself was trash. But,
I've never had one of the motion sensor Kinects or anything PlayStation on any of those, the cameras and shit. I've never done it. It's never been really worth it. But I guess for some people it is.
I mean, you might as well get it though, because you
streamers.
stream now.
Yeah, I'm trying to stream, but that's like 2 more years into my streaming progress. Maybe I'll get a camera. Right now with my 4 streamer or my 4 viewers, sometimes. Nah.
Hey, you might grow. Like if you get a camera, they see who behind the camera. They might, they might tune in.
Yep. Hell yeah. And a lot of people like to talk more. I talk a little bit, but if I'm on the camera too, I'm not just gonna sit there and play. I'm gonna try to talk and be like, okay, I feel awkward just standing there. So
right.
Engaging
more
with
in
the
tune
community.
with your. Yep. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but hey, man, you gotta start anyway, right? Hey, we all start from somewhere, right? So at the end of the day, even if you don't even have a camera, I think just going off a topic, even if you don't have a camera and you kind of have like a nice, decent webcam from your computer or whatever, like it doesn't have to be that great, you know what I mean? As long as you can get your voice out and heard into the community, man, you can create something crazy. That's my little tangent for I guess motivational speech for whoever's watching right now who wants to do this shit.
Right, and then the next topic we got with PlayStation is Sony is facing a class action lawsuit with their Dualsense stick drift. Me personally, I haven't had any stick drift issues. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I beat Spider-Man. It's like a couple other games I've been playing on PlayStation. I haven't had the issue. What about y'all?
Yeah. I play some directional sensitive games where you gotta put in a combo with left or right or else it's not gonna do that shit. So I'd feel it really soon if I was getting stick shift or stick drift. Then I haven't seen it yet, but I have seen shitloads of videos on how to fix it and the fact that it is there. So I mean it is there. That's a problem out there. Now, I haven't gotten it, but apparently it is a thing and people do have fixes and lawsuits and all that.
Right. Yeah, no, I remember when I first got it, I was telling Denzel, I was like probably 2 months later, not even 2 months, like probably a month later, I was like, bro, I can feel this controller's about to break, like off rip. And it's because like pressing that analog stick in. Yeah, pressing that analog stick in, I've always had bad luck with like any controller pressing down that analog stick for L3, running anywhere. Like I play heavy Call of Duty, a lot of stuff like that, games that require that, and it just feels like it's about to break. So I've been I was in the GameStop today thinking like, should I just go ahead and cop another controller? But like, I don't want to cop a bad version and then have to go do the same thing again. But when I'm like picking stuff on, like I was just playing Guilty Gear Strive, the beta for that fighting game that's coming out soon. That's gonna be fucking crazy. But I'm picking like the people on there. You can see like the whole icon going crazy. So I'm low key getting stick drift, but it's not crazy yet. But it's still fucked up. So like it's on the rise. And I think that dude who said it's only gonna last 100 days or something is right if you play a lot. So, you know.
Yeah, it was the dude I fixed it because they took the controller apart. And they actually looked at the manufacturing and stuff like that and the ID number of the parts. And they looked at the performance of it. If you game on average 2 to 4 hours a day, every single day, they say your controller is only going to last you about 3 to 4 months before you start experiencing stick drift. And that's really bad.
Mine should be coming up then. Yes, I'll see. I put in way more than 2 hours a day. Unless it's a work
like, third month. All right, let's play. Boom.
Mine should be coming next week.
Waiting on like a check, bro.
Hell yeah. It's just coming before taxes.
Right.
And then they also showed that the exact same utensil that they use for the analog stick, it's inside the Xbox Elite controller. And it's also inside the Switch controllers, which is crazy. Like the Switch was the first one to experience that issue because they've been having a lot of stick drift with the Switch.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah,
they even tried to deny it.
Did the Elite have troubles? Because I remember you saying that he had troubles with that shit.
The first version, yeah, because I was playing Ori in the Blind Forest, and I was trying to go right. And I noticed, like, my character was moving slow. So I'm thinking, like, am I not hitting it hard enough? So I look down, I'm hitting it. I look up, I'm like, why is my character not moving? Then it's like, you'll hit it, he'll move real slow, and then he'll go normal speed. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then I had to go to the accessories app, and I had to look at how the stick was performing. It had bad drift. It was real bad. Like, it wouldn't even respond sometimes.
It's like, you would think, at this point, it's like, you would think, why would you use that if it's been used and people have gotten lawsuits, like Nintendo's gotten lawsuits for using that same toggle stick thing? Why? I guess it's cheaper to like use that one.
Yeah, it's one of the cheaper parts.
It has to be a cheaper part because it's like it's for production wise. Because it's like, why would you use that? It's going to be costing you in the end. So that's weird.
Think they trying to cut back on the cost of the controller. I know Microsoft want to keep theirs at $60. Sony, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think Sony should have made that controller cost $80. But put better parts in there.
Better parts and good haptic feedbacks. The triggers need to be like adapted a little bit better. Like those are kind of getting worn out too. That's why I turn off my triggers like on every game more than likely. But bro, being able to talk on the mic from your phone, like the controller itself is a cool. Like the idea of it is a cool idea. Like it's like a prototype phase right now. But when they really go ahead and lock in and make this shit like the way it was supposed to be, then it's about to be a great controller, bro. Like, maybe give it like 3 years. 3 years from now, it will be a great controller.
Oh yeah, the controller is definitely great.
Yeah, I don't like how it feels sometimes. Yeah, but playing fighting games, like, bro, coming from the DualShock 4 to the DualSense, bro, I don't know if it's just me, but I be getting cramps playing fighting games, bro. And I play fighting games all the time, so that shit's my hands be hurting.
Yeah, dude, he gonna whoop your ass in MK11 too.
Oh shit, we should get something going tonight then. I'm not that heavy into it, but I've got that natural, you know, I know my combos and I can jump into a Mortal Kombat game. So.
Hey, let's get on in a room.
Okay, hell yeah.
And
oh, you're PlayStation too, so
yeah,
that'll be quick and easy.
All of us on PlayStation, so yeah, we can do that. And the next topic is Sony games are now coming to PC, starting. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn's already made it to PC. And the next wave is coming. It's going to be Days Gone. And I know you're a fan of that game, Days Gone. So, how you feel about that? Like, is the PlayStation 5 or is the PlayStation platform going to be worth it in the long run if you can get it on PC?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's nice. You get the hype and all that stuff about the games, and you're going to see all kinds of. It depends on how big you're into the game. Which game it is, but yeah, like for Days Gone, you'll see those people posting the walkthroughs and the tips and the tricks and all the spoilers and all that shit. And a year later, if you're really into a game, you're gonna find out everything about it. by mistake. So that exclusivity where your games align, I'd say it's always worth getting the console. But yeah, it's nice that they get it on PC too eventually.
What about you, Mike? What you think about that? How you feel about Sony games going to PC?
It's like at the end of the day, I get it. I mean, they want to expand the audience and they want to give people a chance to play some of their exclusive IP. I do think that they should just stay exclusive and then, because that's the thing. It's like it's the console game, bro. Like I wanted. I mean, it's cool that they can play it as a PC game, whatever. But I would like to just have just exclusivity, just because you gotta buy the console to be able to play it. You know, I think that's the big selling point for a lot of this stuff. But the way these games are, I know Days Gone is gonna look even better on whatever high power PC someone has. You know, like because Days Gone, it was a great game. Like I remember playing it, enjoyed it, but I played it on the PS4. I didn't download it yet to play it on the PS5 to see how it looks, but it's a great game, and I think a lot of people should experience it. But I think that it should just be exclusive to console, man.
Days Gone looks really nice on PS5, by the way. If you ever tried it out. Yeah, that 60 frames really changes it.
Right.
That shit looks smooth as hell.
I'm gonna get to that after I beat Ghost.
Huh?
I'm gonna get to that after I beat Ghost.
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima is better, but I would say like as far as like story and everything goes, but I'm telling you, yeah, like Days Gone, great game. And you think that it's gonna be over at one point in the story, and then it like does not end, and it goes like full throttle into like a whole like story. It's a longer game than Ghost 2, so you're gonna be playing that shit for like ever. Yeah.
And Ghost is a long game.
Ghost is a long game, but Days Gone, bro. Like you think that you're done, like you're like, oh, okay, cool, we're done. You go to a new part. I'm not gonna tell you what the whole thing is, but you gotta go through a whole bunch of shit.
You beat the game already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I beat it when it came out.
Okay. And so a lot of people, they be like, when Microsoft first announced that plan, that like since Microsoft games is coming to PC, what reason do I have to buy Xbox? And now I see a lot of people on Twitter, especially on Twitter, they be those same people that was making that same argument that Xbox has no purpose. Now they like, oh well, I understand that games can go on PC. They're trying to expand their fan base, this and that. I'm like,
yeah,
that's not. You can't do that. You can't say it's bad for one platform, but not the other platform. And to me, how I look at it, I think it's a dumb argument to say that if Xbox games are going to PC, the Xbox is worthless, because the price you pay for a console with the performance, like for example the Xbox Series X, it can do 4K and up to 120 frames per second, and it only costs $500. If you want a PC to have that exact same kind of performance, you're going to spend at the minimum $1,500. That's the minimum, and that's if you catch a sale.
Right.
So to me, that argument is kind of like pointless, because the price point is totally different. And that's the same thing with the PlayStation. If somebody was to say that PlayStation exclusives are going to PC, there's no reason to buy a PlayStation, that's stupid, because the PC is not going to have the same price as the PlayStation.
Yeah, fact. Now that's the deal breaker right there. I mean, being an owner of the Series S, the weaker of the systems, is still, you're still playing tech that's like, you're still using tech that is damn near $1,000 for a PC at that point.
Right.
So it's like, goddamn, my Siri keep on turning on. But yeah, so using that tech from a Series S that's supposed to be the lower power console, but then you have the same tech that can be used for a $1,000 PC. Come on now, like that shit's hard, and you paying $300 for that. You know what I mean? Like, who knows how long it's gonna last though? Because I mean, games gonna get way better looking, and I'm pretty sure Halo Infinite will be on the Series S, like compatible for a while, but things are gonna start to get outdated too, just like graphic cards and all that other shit. So it's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 years I give it for the Series S to be like out of date, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, no, it's not gonna look as good. It's gonna be like damn near PS4 graphics at that point. I mean Xbox One graphics.
I wouldn't say that, because it does, like for example, the Xbox Series S versus the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X can do 4K gaming, but the texture qualities and stuff like that are pretty much almost on par with the Series X. And it's actually a lot better on the Series S than it is the PS5. I mean, on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. So I say give it 4 or 5 years. You might start being able to see the difference. When they start making games specifically for the Series and the PS5,
right?
That's when I think you'll start seeing the difference. Like when they have dedicated games for that generation.
Well, I'm glad that you are a believer because I don't want this. Like I'm cool with my Series S. So hey, if they could keep on supporting that shit,
they
Denzel said it first. So hey, we know that's not going to go down the drain anytime soon.
And I can't wait for next generation dedicated games because we're not really even seeing what we can do yet.
Yeah,
as soon as they stop catering the old systems, it'll be better. And it sounds fucked up because I mean that's a well bought player base. People got all kinds of accessories and shit put into their PS4s and Xbox Series X.
Yeah, no, for real. I was at GameStop today. I looked over and this dude was buying a PS4. I was like,
damn.
Peon.
Man, those are the days.
Right.
I remember my first time.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, when you gonna get an S so we can play some Gears?
That shit would be nice. Maybe I'll rent it from GameFly or something.
You can rent a system from GameFly?
Hell, I don't know. Can you? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll get that shit on Black Friday if nothing else, because then it'll be on sale and it's not gonna be that much.
Because you got Mike. He's a Gears fan too. He's just as big of a Gears fan as you.
Okay, yeah, that's the only game on Xbox I've ever even fucked with. I mean, all the other ones were the
damn well you play some Halo.
Huh?
Nah, people's friends or people's houses and shit. Yeah, I'll play some Halo. Okay. I never bought one.
Okay.
Dang, so you like Gears more than Halo?
I like Gears more than Call of Duty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gears. Yeah, that the system, the technicality, the mechanics, everything about it was just that hit me as my shooter. And it sucks that it wasn't first person, even though I do like third person. I would have liked that to be just like the shooter of Xbox.
Right. So I think like this is like the main question I guess when you get on Denzel's show, man, is all right, so do you like old Gears or new Gears? I'm a fan of old Gears, like 1 through 3. That's my shit. So.
All I've ever played was 2 and 3. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't even know what new Gears is like yet. And 2 and 3 were.
When you do, I promise you gonna like the next generation
2 and 3.
Gears.
Don't go to 4 and 5.
I could play 3 today and be happy.
Exactly. Come on, Denzel. See,
look. That's because he hasn't experienced Gears 4 and Gears 5 yet.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
I'm saving
you to play hours.
Yeah. Right. Like just story wise or everything, the mechanics?
Oh, the story is definitely way better on the next generation. Like with Kate and then her mother having the connection with the locusts and stuff like that. Way better.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yes.
But I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, you like this stuff. Old Gears is better.
No.
I love old Gears too.
Alright, and the next thing, the next topic we got is MLB The Show Tech Test. Have y'all played it?
No, I'm not in sports games, so more limit sucks. Yeah. A little bit of UFC, that one fighting game, that was cool, but no.
Yeah. I decided to drop sports games this year. But see, this is the thing. This is how they get you. Like, you get the sports games every damn year. I always act like, I'm not going to get it this year. I'm not going to get it. And I always wind up getting it.
You got Madden today.
Exactly. I got Madden today. Like, for what? But it's only $25. So, and the homie was like, bro, get that game, bro. Get that game. So I copped it. But I played the show tech demo, which was cool. I think, Denzel, you were in the party when I was playing it. I did not understand why they had to do the watercolor gamer tag. I get that they want to go ahead and not have the footage leak, but I mean, from what I could see, it was a great tech demo in terms of showing like the visual capabilities and the gameplay. I can't wait to cop, man. Like I can't wait to cop.
I agree too, because I played the tech test on Xbox, and I gotta admit, like it feels good to play a baseball game again on Xbox. I mean, of course, I had MLB The Show on PlayStation, but Microsoft actually offered me to be a part of the tech test, And I gotta admit, it's gonna be a good experience when the game come out. Gotta admit. And
welcome to the show, Xbox players.
Hey,
you finally.
Hey, I've been there.
You know how I know which one's a superior console? What are we, 25, 30 minutes in? Oh, PlayStation suck. Hell yeah.
All right. So the next topic is going to be Hot Wheels Unleashed. What y'all think about that?
It looked dope, but no, I'm still definitely not a Hot Wheels fan. I'll fuck with it just for the PlayStation Plus, or I'll get the demo and decide then or something. But
I wasn't even aware of it.
Yeah, it's a brand new racing game. Oh, it's like Hot Wheels only. It's not no DLC for no other game. It's a game strictly centered around Hot Wheels cars and Hot Wheels tracks, and it looks fun. It looks real fun. I'm interested in it. I can't wait to play it.
Right.
So I'm not sure. Is it a PlayStation exclusive or is it coming to all platforms? Dual?
If it was on that State of Play, I want to say they're all PlayStation exclusives.
No, it wasn't no State of Play. It was like a random announcement.
Okay. No, I don't think it is. Then I want to say something like Hot Wheels would be
Cause it was the same day, just that it wasn't on the same show.
Okay. Huh. No, if it wasn't in the State of Play and they put it in the same day, I bet it's not an exclusive. Because they tried to put all their exclusives that they could get in there.
Right. Okay.
Good.
And Hot Wheels is like aimed at like all demographics too. So like like you said, probably not exclusive.
I bet there's a Switch port and
Yeah, definitely. I would see a Switch port for that, for real.
Yeah.
And the next topic we got is the Mortal Kombat movie trailer. Alright, so all of us in here big Mortal Kombat fans. Definitely some big Mortal Kombat fans in here. And so I want to know, what was y'all, how did y'all feel watching that trailer? And what was your thoughts about it? Yeah, definitely. I felt like a child again. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit was so hard, bro. Like, so tough, bro. Like, I didn't expect too much, but then I like not having high expectations whenever I go into something that's below that's like a child or whatever, you know what I mean? So I go ahead and I'm checking it out and I'm like, yo, this is it. Like that Sub-Zero thing where he like froze the blood and then stabbed the dude. Like, I forgot, I think it was against Scorpion, but he stabbed the dude with the icicle. That shit was hard, bro, and it looked good. It looked dope.
Are you talking about the Jack's arms?
Yeah.
No. He stabbed Sub-Zero was like I don't know where he was at, but he like took the blood out and then like froze it and it came down.
Yeah, the blood icicles. I remember. Yeah, that's a move too. Bro, there's so many Easter eggs in that fucking trailer.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Nah, it's hard, but
yeah, that shit looks dope.
Yeah.
Cause I remember when the screenshots of the filming came out, I seen a lot of people trash talk. So, is that movie gonna be weak? It's gonna be trash. I'm like, hold up. Y'all need to see it first. Not trying to judge it, but just off the pictures. And
most of reason.
Yeah. And so when the trailer came out, I wanted to cry. Like, I felt like my soul was touched. Just watching that, and then like I go back and I think about the old Mortal Kombat movies from the 90s. I'm like, during that time, those were solid movies. But this movie right here, Mortal Kombat gonna take it to a whole different level.
Yeah. I think, and the cool thing about it is that it still has like, you can kind of feel a corny vibe to it, just like a semi-corny vibe, but it's like there because, come on now, it's Mortal Kombat. It's like fatalities and shit like that. It's not gonna be taken serious. Like we're just there to see the fights and the gore and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's not like going to be like a deep Oscar. I mean, like, yeah, Oscar-worthy like performance and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna get any type of awards. But at the end of the day, it's a game. It's a gaming movie.
I agree with that. I feel like they aren't just aiming for cinematics. It's not just the new Mortal Kombat universe movie. It's like they're trying to hit those gamers. Like they did the fatalities and the slow-mo moves and all the shit that you see in the games, like just specific moves. Like you actually see the combos that you do, not just Scorpion doing what he could do in a movie.
Right. So it's for the fans.
Right.
I think it'll be dope as a movie still, but yeah, it's heavy for the fans.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to see a real Sub-Zero versus Scorpion fight. like a real fight, and Sub-Zero better come out on top.
I want to say that's the main premise of the movie. Like they're aiming at the Sub-Zero Scorpion rivalry. Mm-hmm. Like they had shitloads of flashbacks with other plot points and shit with other characters, but it was real Sub-Zero and Scorpion heavy in that trailer.
Facts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So the next topic's Soulja Boy is thinking about making a new console. Just y'all expression was like, what? Did y'all hear about his first console?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that shit was a sham. Like, he was just ripping off different emulators or something like that and calling it a system.
Right, so apparently he's trying to come up with a new console. Me personally, you know, I'm not interested. I know none of y'all interested. So, I just wanted to hear what y'all got to say about it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm guessing he found some legal thing where he's like, he figured out that he could get away from these loopholes that were catching him up last time when he released the console, because he got in trouble. That's why he had to stop the production of the last one, because I guess the emulators were illegal or who knows. But it's like, you just can't tell Big Soulja to just shut up and just sit down and just play your Xbox or your PS5, bro. Like, come on now. You don't have to sell your own goddamn console. But, I mean, I respect him for his confidence.
Right, his determination to try to get in the game.
Yeah, he's going to get some kind of way into the gaming business, bro. So, at the end of the day, I'm not buying it at all. Like,
no.
That, but,
no.
Yeah.
And the next topic is BioWare.
I like his draw. Like he does just have that fucking line from, you know, the song One Hit Wonder. So he's...
You breaking up?
Okay. Oh, I walked away from my wife. What's up, man? Pretty sure. Okay. Oh no.
Straight now.
Okay. Yeah, I just went to the mobile service. I walked away from my Wi-Fi, so
Okay.
It's bad once you call.
So the next topic is BioWare.
Yeah, I was just saying he's.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Bet. I was just I'm saying he's trying to use some of that residual money to insert himself into an industry and shit.
Oh, he
I don't
ain't
think
gonna
he's
do
gonna
that.
pass out. I think he should align with someone.
That'd be a smarter move.
If anything. Yeah.
All right, so for the next topic,
then.
it's gonna be BioWare. They actually quit Anthem. They quit updating the Anthem.
Good.
I was disappointed actually, because when I first seen Anthem and when I first played Anthem, I thought it was one of the most unique games I've ever played in my life. Like they're the only team to perfect the flying mechanic in the Iron Man type suit. It made it almost just like the movies or the cartoon. The only issue I had with them is that they didn't put enough content into the game. They didn't put interesting content into the game. And they didn't put meaningful boss fights. I felt like they had a solid amount of javelins. I think they had 4 or 5. I think that's about all you need. It was 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
4. Yeah. Yeah.
And they played totally different, which I appreciate a lot. My only issue with it was that the content is just, it was no purpose, it felt like to me. Because they be like, hey, this is a mission you gotta do. I'm in the middle of doing the mission. I get to the end, and then it's like, okay, that's it. You pass. I'm like, that was nothing.
Yeah.
It's almost like every mission had no purpose.
Being like it was a looter shooter, and I love looter shooters like Borderlands 3, Borderlands, the whole series and shit. Like that's a great game. So I know what a looter shooter can offer. Like Destiny, even though Destiny kind of had a bad launch, and it kind of summed it up throughout not having it be like a damn year to bring back the game where it was wanted to be. You know what I mean? So like Anthem, it took too long. It took too long to go ahead and build itself back up. Like no one's playing that shit anymore. And I don't think anybody, and especially with nowadays, bro, we have so much content to like really just like, I don't know, digest that. Why would you want to go back to Anthem when it dropped the ball out the jump, like out off rip? Like I think like it's EA too and BioWare. They have more projects they need to get done. You know what I mean? It's not like Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red having that be their IP, and they're like, oh, we need to fix this because we put hella money and time into this. Like that's gonna be fixed, and people are gonna just still come back for it. But BioWare is not that game. I mean, not BioWare. Anthem's not that game. So.
No, it's not.
I love how this generation's made cyberpunking a category of failure. If you cyberpunk your game, that's just done.
You just been cyberpunk.
You don't want to do a cyberpunk.
You just been cyberpunk.
Do a God of War.
Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, now it's gonna turn into cyberpunk talk. But at the end of the day, man, like, I think just going off of Anthem and it trying to come back, I think that BioWare has like Mass Effect remake coming out. But I know there's different branches of BioWare. But a lot of people are going ahead and they have, you know, more shit to do. So just drop Anthem, bro, because it was cool with the mechanics and like you said, Denzel, but it's not, you know, it's not something that you need to play more now because it's dead. Player base gone.
It's all the way
I never played Anthem. I heard it was like the Apex. I heard Apex was a little more dope, but it was around that kind of level of good gameplay.
I would say the lore of it was more like Apex, but the gameplay of it was more like Destiny meets like a little bit of mainly Destiny. Yeah, not even Borderlands, you know.
Okay.
To be honest with you, the gameplay was probably flawless. The gameplay was second to none. It was just the content. The content was ass.
I would say the flying was second to none, but the shooting was cool and the looting was ass. like the looting was ass, bro. Especially when it came out, it was common items constantly, like common, and then the same replicant items. It's like, bro, give me different items. I've been working this hard. I'm doing this raid. I want to get a nice weapon, but it looks the same as the shit that I just got. Like the loot was trash, man.
I agree. The loot was definitely trash.
I'm getting amped talking about that shit, man.
I remember when the game first came out, I actually went out and bought it full price, $60. When I came home, I was about to open it, and I was like, "Don't open this." I said, "Look at reviews." And I normally never look at reviews. Right. I kept seeing it. I'm like, damn, like, yo, why everybody trashing this game? And then I gave it like 2 days. And I like seeing people upload gameplay and stuff. And every last person was like saying how they didn't like it, how there was no substance to it. I'm like, I'm not one to go based off of reviewers, but literally everybody is saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm taking this back. But 3 months later, the game got sliced in half to $30, and then they sliced it down again to $20. And now you can find it at GameStop, brand new for $5.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yes,
that's a bad sign.
Yeah. So who's hopping back onto that shit? Like, that's fucking bargain bin shit. That's more than bargain bin.
Free game.
Yeah, that's like a mom trying to buy a kid a game, don't want to spend money. Here's a $5 game. What the fuck is this? I asked for Destiny 2. Like that shit. That's that type of game, bro. Like, that's that type of game.
And the thing that really bothers me about that game, it has so much potential that just went to waste.
The world building, if they delve deeper into the lore, like when you're playing a looter shooter, bro, you want to go against these people that have story. You know what I mean? It didn't have any story, like you said. It didn't have substance. It didn't have anything to it. So, yeah, no, that shit is dead. $5 dead. You can buy that at $5 and below. Right. You really telling me that I'm gonna go ahead and get back into this shit, and BioWare is gonna go ahead and like actually care about upgrading it? Fuck no. We're good.
Hey, maybe Microsoft or Sony about an IP and do something with it. Who knows?
The IP, they killed themselves. They stubbed themselves in the foot with that IP decision, bro. I think Anthem is like dead. Like, I mean, like graveyard. Like, them niggas is not gonna pick that up. They're gonna like, we don't want another Anthem, bro.
If they had a part 2 and actually did what they were supposed to do with the first one, you wouldn't play it?
No.
Damn. Like, wouldn't even give it a
no, they dropped the ball, man. I'm like, bro, if it would have been cooler, because I don't want to play a sequel of a game that's like just like nothing. You can't get any enjoyment out of the first one. Like, if they made Cyberpunk 2, Cyberpunk on PS5 is now playable.
Beautiful.
It's still good. It's still a decent game. Like I was like, okay, I would play part 2, but hopefully they actually do the stuff that they said they had on the first one and actually learn from their mistakes. But
they can't expect people to buy 2 if they've never, or they can't even play 1.
Exactly.
I want to play the first one. That's just unplayable on PS4.
Exactly. So, no, fuck Anthem. It's like, no.
Damn. Cyberpunk.
Right.
Cyberpunk is just done.
Yeah, Anthem and Cyberpunk. You don't want to be in those 2 categories.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, the next one. I know you're going to appreciate this one a lot, Mike. You too, Abdul. The Ninja Gaiden Remastered Collection. The entire series being remastered. So,
yeah.
I just want to say, I beat the first Ninja Gaiden I want to say 5 times when it was an Xbox exclusive. It was on the original Xbox. It was exclusive. And when the 360 came out, I had no idea they made a part 2 and part 3. I didn't know until one day on Xbox One they had a sale, and I saw Ninja Gaiden 2. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what did they make the second one? And so,
when the internet and YouTube wasn't that prevalent,
right?
To understand that new games is out.
And so, I think actually 3 was on sale, and I got 3 digitally. And then I was trying to buy 2, but I'm like, I'm not gonna spend $20 for a game that's like this old. And then they wound up putting it in Game Pass. So I played it in Game Pass for a while. Got halfway through. I enjoyed it, but to me, the game just didn't age very well.
2?
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. 2 was like my favorite.
No, it's a good game, because I consider the time period it came out. I'm like, if I would have played this when it first came out, I know I would have been all over this, all day, every day. But
well, you were living under a rock, man.
yeah, I was. I had no idea they made a part 2 and part 3. Right, and then when I did some more research into it, I saw it was on PlayStation. I said, hold up, I thought this was exclusive.
Yeah.
But apparently it was made by a third-party company, which I never knew.
Yep, Sony people.
Because I remember when I had it on Xbox, on the cover it said only on Xbox. I thought it was a Microsoft game.
Right. Yeah. Nah, I mean, Razor's Edge was on PS3, I think, right? That's when it first came. Yeah, I don't know. But nah.
I always thought Ninja Gaiden was an Xbox exclusive. I'm about to look that shit up right now because I always wanted to play it, but couldn't.
Yeah. Do you like Souls games?
I've liked the idea of playing it, but I've never even tried one. And
okay.
I think I played some of that one that was on PS Plus, Bloodborne. But I heard that's not comparable to a Souls game.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite Souls games. But like, if you like Neo 2 and Neo 1 is like Ninja Gaiden. So Denzel, you were like Neo if you played it. I think I told you about Neo before.
Yeah, you told me.
But if you check out Neo and it's already out right now, you will understand like what Ninja Gaiden kind of has to offer in a way. It's not like Ninja Gaiden is definitely more action packed, but Ninja Gaiden, I mean, Neo's still a decent game, like especially with the man Neo. I'm probably gonna play that tonight, to be honest. But I got so much shit to play. Huh?
You hyping yourself up?
Yeah, I want to play something, bro.
I'm gonna play Final Fantasy Remake and stream some more.
Oh, okay.
Just in case anybody wants to check that shit out.
Are you streaming right now?
No. After the show and after we do our Mortal Kombat thing, because no escape.
We're talk about it. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up soon. Get on that combat.
We'll do that, and then I'll play some.
All right.
The next one, I'm gonna let y'all two handle this topic because I have no interest or know anything about it. Nintendo Direct. What was your opinion on it? And what games?
I don't necessarily have a big opinion on it either. I like the Pokemon. That's what I'm interested in. Like Mario Karts and shit are cool, and Mario games in general. And then there's Legend of Zelda and stuff like that. But it's something that I liked in my childhood that I'll probably never play again because they're not gonna do nothing extreme with it. Except Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I heard Nintendo actually broke the mold with that shit.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be one that was one worth checking out. but I still haven't yet.
If
I
you-
will probably.
And
after I
also,
Switch.
not only Zelda Breath of the Wild, Immortals Phoenix Rising, that's a great game too.
I heard that. Yeah.
I'm like
Very much so.
halfway through it. I put it down though because I started playing Ghost. So,
Bro,
Yeah.
it's gotten to the point where I got so many games that I need to play that I forget that I have them. I'm like, oh yeah,
Hell
I did
yeah.
get that shit. I'm like,
I know
fuck.
exactly how
I
you
need it.
feel.
Yeah.
Oh,
especially
you
having
just
Game
reminded me.
Pass,
I got Star Wars Jedi Order. I ain't never beat yet.
The Fallen Order or
Yeah.
whatever it's
I
called.
heard that was dope.
It
Now
is.
PS5 upgrade.
Yep. And that's a straight up Souls game. So and it's an easier Souls
Oh.
game. So if you try
Really?
that out, if you try that out, then you'll understand what Souls game is, and they'll be like, all right, I kind of.
Okay. Yeah, I'm heavy into going back and playing whatever console game will give me 60 frames per second.
Right.
In 4K. So
Yeah.
they're doing a lot of those, and I'll go back and replay it.
60
That-
frames
yeah,
is
do that.
night and day difference from 30 frames. It's
For real.
amazing how much
Straight up,
different
bro.
it is.
Every step you take, it's a difference.
Right. Yeah, like everything about
Yep.
it. And that's why. And speaking of the Nintendo Direct, I literally just copped a new Switch today, and I watched the Direct knowing that like I was gonna get a Switch again, but then I was like, yo, at the end of the day, the Direct wasn't really anything except for a Smash announcement and like Abdul said, Pokemon. I don't remember anything being like standout where I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to buy it. But Nintendo's still it has a special spot in my heart, bro. I'm just like, look, man, no matter how much I don't want to play you, I still need one, bro, because I still love it. Being able to play like my games that I have digitally downloaded or in my backlog. Like I still like playing that when I'm in the bed or whatever, just hanging and stuff. So
Now,
I love
I won't pick up another Nintendo console until I see a review that they released a Pokemon game and got that shit right for the current
Right.
generation. And I'll buy it. I don't give a fuck how much the console costs.
Right.
That's just, if they can do an open world game like with the realisticness where you're climbing up a mountain and you see mountain Pokemon, or you're flying in the air and you see flying Pokemon, you go up a
Right.
fucking something in a cold place and you have to have a good fire Pokemon to sustain you or else you'll faint after a period of time. Like those kinds of things, like that would make Pokemon legit, and it's in that era where they can do it, but they're not, because people are still buying the game anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like they're not challenging that formula because like you just said, people are still buying it. So
Yeah.
until I think they just announced what the
Arceus, Pokemon
Yeah.
Arceus or something.
yeah, something like that, and then they're doing the Diamond and Pearl remakes. So
Okay.
I think and then they have that one where it looks like what you're just describing. But I
Sword
don't
and
know-
Shield that already came out.
Mhm.
They got close, but they didn't really. It's
The
still
Wildlands.
just a Pokemon game. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Never heard of it.
No. I was saying like the Wildlands on Sword and Shield was definitely like kind of close to like understanding. Oh yeah, I'm walking around and I see this Pokemon coming out of nowhere and I can see it though. So like what you were saying, like being able not to just run through some grass and then get caught up and then get into a random battle. It's more so like actually seeing them.
Yeah.
Like you said.
I feel
they
like
got
that was the step in the right direction.
right. But then like you said, they didn't put enough emphasis. They almost got it right with that. But now let's build on and make it a better,
Mhm.
bigger RPG.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, I think it was, what was it, Legendaries? Pokemon Legendary or something like that? Or because it's something that has Pearl version. What's that girl's name that's on Pearl and Diamond? The one, the beanie on. I forgot her name, but besides the point, I think they're gonna go into a venture in on that game that they announced. It kind of looks like a bigger RPG. They said they could really mess it up or they could go crazy. So it's in beginning of like production and it won't come out until 2022. So
Okay. Yeah, last Pokemon game I bought and invested into was the 3DS era. So Black, Omega Ruby, Omega Sapphire, stuff like that.
right.
But,
Y'all
yeah,
gonna
once
laugh
they
at me
got
if I told you the last
Switch.
Pokemon game I played.
Pokemon Yellow.
What is it, silver? Oh, yellow. You played the first game and said, "Fuck it."
Not for me.
Oh yeah.
The last two Pokemon games I had was on 64 Pokemon Stadium 2, and to go along with that, I had Pokemon Crystal.
Okay.
Those are the last two Pokemon I played.
Crystal's tough though. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, every Pokemon game was fucking worth playing. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That was legit.
That's
Right.
back when they had
Every season kind of put a little something cooler in there, but still, that was the advancement of games back then.
And one of the fascinations about those games, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, Green, all of that, is trading Pokemons with your friends and using the little GameCube Connect cable.
Yeah.
Because if you had like Crystal, it was damn near impossible to get a Charmander or a Bulbasaur or what's that other one? Squirtle, Pikachu. Like the basic Pokemons that was everybody's favorite, they was hard to get on Pokemon Crystal.
Some of them you had to trade with someone who had a different game.
Right.
And you couldn't even find them in your world, which is cool. Like they got into a whole bunch of shit with Pokemon. They went deep.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Every season was a little cooler. Remember how fucking excited we were to see a Pokemon move
Oh,
for half a second?
Oh yeah.
Like we really came up in gaming these days.
When Mew beat the shit out of Mewtwo,
Hell yeah.
that movie was dope.
Fine.
I actually saw that in the movie theater too.
Well,
Okay, yeah, me too.
No, it was called. It was actually
Mewtwo
called
Strikes
Pokemon.
Back.
No. The one I saw, it was Pokemon,
Oh.
the first movie.
I remember that one too.
That was hard.
Yep.
I like that one. That was tough.
Yep. And I saw it in theaters. I remember, I don't know if you guys got it was during the time when they give you a little golden plated Mewtwo hieroglyphic thing.
Yo,
That was like the
I
size of a
remember that.
Pokemon card.
I remember that.
Yeah, when you go to
I
the movie, you
remember
get that shit. That shit was cool,
That's
bro.
awesome.
Yep.
And
now
that was
they
something
just-
you had to get the movie theater too.
Right.
Yep.
They don't care about shit like that now. They just be like,
Memories, no.
Yes.
nostalgia.
Yes.
Yep, they went for the fans back then. They did it all, but
They
now
definitely
you get a
did.
ticket,
Yo.
you get to watch the movie.
I was like,
Yeah.
give me your fucking money and just watch the movie and go, or stream it
Yeah.
or something.
Yes.
Go
Hell
ahead.
yeah. We know you're gonna steal it anyway. We're not giving you shit. Hell yeah.
Nintendo used to be king back then. And then back then Nintendo, they wasn't just about catering to kids. Like they had a wide variety of audiences. They had the Star Fox games. They had the GoldenEye 007. They had the Perfect Darks of the world. They had They had the Lion Kings. I think everybody played. Oh, the Aladdin. No, was Aladdin on just Sega?
I thought
That was on the Super Nintendo as well. I
Never
think.
played it.
I never played that one. Yeah.
I think I played that on Super Nintendo. And they had like little war games and stuff like that, and wrestling and all of that. They catered to more than just children. They had a wider variety of games for different kinds of people. And I feel like after the GameCube, they just gave up and said, "Fuck it, let's just stick with children."
GameCube, damn, it felt like they were about to do something crazy. Like
I know.
GameCube was dope with a few Luigi's Mansion, the Super Smash Bros. Melee, like all those graphics look almost like a PS4 game.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, like GameCube was definitely a dope ass console. But
Yeah.
I think what you're saying though, Denzel, it's funny because it's like you say that they always had like they catered to children and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that to an extent after having like the Switch for like a while. Like I mean, I think the cool thing about them is being able to port over these like different games that are just like Doom and porting over these games that are actually mature rated, and it's more accessible to like actual like adults and stuff that actually like it, who's on the go and playing the games like that, because they do bring in a lot of adult games. They just don't have like a lot of adult IP. But if you think about Bayonetta, I don't know if y'all have ever played Bayonetta.
No, I've seen it before though.
Yeah, Bayonetta, bro. Like that's a mature rated game, and they just bought that IP, so it's showing that they're gonna probably go back. Yeah, they didn't just buy it. They bought it a long time ago. Like it's been
Nintendo.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really catering to kids.
No, that don't cater to kids at all.
Yeah, nah, Bayonetta is like damn near sexualized as hell. Like, I'm like, god damn.
It looked like Devil May Cry a little bit.
Huh?
It looked like Devil May Cry.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's Devil May Cry, but honestly, I played DMC the collection, right? My favorite Devil May Cry is definitely 5, but I'm biased because 5 was the only one I completed. That shit was amazing. I had the upgraded version and everything, bro. I had to cop that $40 version. I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Let me just buy it. This game is crazy. I love this game. But it's just like that. It's just like that. But Bayonetta's a little bit low key stylish. I ain't gonna hold it. If you like Devil May Cry, play Bayonetta for sure.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Okay.
I love Devil May Cry.
I was gonna say I saw you unmuted your mic, man. I was like, you might be a Devil May Cry fan.
Oh, I love it. I played
5.
I played 2, 3, and 5. I didn't play 4. Oh, I played DMC as well, but that wasn't like a Devil May Cry game. It was just spin off. It was good though. Good as fuck.
See, okay, that's where we can agree, man. Right there. At the end of the day, like, people trash that game. See, I'm glad that you said that because DMC was my first game that I played of Devil May Cry, like all the way through. And I wasn't a kid playing the shit and understanding like, oh, it's a combo system to this shit. But hearing you say that, bro, just shows me that you are a man of culture, understanding that. DMC was genuinely like okay. It wasn't like it was like the best game. It's just a spinoff. Like, come on now, you can't take it super serious. But no, that shit, great game.
Oh yeah.
Desole.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
definitely 5.
I haven't played any of those, so.
Oh, I told you play 5, man. 5 is just dope.
No, like, I'm a player. I just gotta get around to it. You know, I got a bunch of games on my list right now.
5 is pretty short though. It's not like too long. It's like you can get that done within a weekend if you really try.
Right. Matter of fact, you and the X, the last podcast, you and the X were telling me to play it. So, man, we gotta get X on here, man. Where he at?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, 5's the link. Even it's a shorter game, but it's cool that you get to play as Virgil now. Virgil, if you played or been playing since 1, 2, and 3, he's been a boss fight. Dante's brother, and fucking you could never play him. He was just the main enemy of the series, and now he's fully fleshed out with his own combo system. You play the exact same levels as you played in the game without the scenes. Mm-hmm. So that's just dope to play as. It feels like you're playing as a boss too, unless you're playing on like legendary Dark Knight mode, which is the super hard mode.
Right.
But yeah, it's just fun.
It is very.
All right. The next topic is the Microsoft and Bethesda deal is about to close. So I know this hurt both of y'all a lot. I don't know when this first happened. I talked to both of y'all, especially you, Mike. You was really hurt.
You said it's about to close or it's about like
they about to complete it, finalize it.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it, bro.
Yeah, he fucked me up with that, the way he said it too. At first I was like, oh, it's done? Okay.
Yeah, right.
But that's how bad you know it is. No, it's not done.
Fuck, man. Yeah, nah.
You have no words.
It's sad, bro. Like, I swear, if Elder Scrolls, if Skyrim becomes, or what? Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 7 comes out. 6? Okay, yeah, 6. I'm tripping. If that comes out and that's exclusive, bro, to like Xbox, come the fuck on.
You have an Xbox. What do you mean?
I don't want to play. I want to have the most definitive edition, though. I don't want to play that shit on the S.
Oh, because you got the S, yeah. Well, I told you get the X to begin with.
What'd you say?
I told you to get the X. You didn't listen to me.
Nah, man, because the thing was, I was like, I know for a fact I'm going to put so many more hours in my PlayStation, and I don't feel like paying the $200 extra just to go ahead and get the Series X. I was like, I can just fade the Series S and just play it when I want. I don't even touch it that much. I was damn near thinking about selling that shit.
Bro, oh, damn. Go ahead, Denzel. I know you got feelings about that statement. I'm sorry for you. Yeah.
You got shot.
It hit me right here, yo. I'm like, Dad, we didn't even get a chance to play Forza yet. What you mean talk about selling it?
Like, it's cool because of Game Pass. I fuck with it because of Game Pass. But that now I'm gonna sound bad and we're like live. But that price point for the resale, I was like, that's looking kind of nice. I can make a $200 profit on this console. But I like the salesman in me right now is just like, nah, don't go ahead and charge that shit up because it's gonna be $300. I don't want to go ahead and sell it for $500, so I'm gonna keep it. But yeah,
and you got it from Walmart. You was lucky. You and Abdul got his PS5 from Walmart, and you got your Xbox from Walmart. I don't know how y'all managed to do that.
Did you use the app, Abdul, like when you were getting your PlayStation?
No, I went through when it was doing the time releases.
Yeah.
I was trying the app and the website. And the first few times I tried the app, and it didn't seem like I was getting the response time as the website on my laptop. Not even on my phone.
Damn.
So, yeah. When they were doing those time releases, I kept trying and failing.
Right.
So it wasn't like a straight up thing. And then eventually, after like 3 times of we'll release it at 3 o'clock, we'll release it at 5 and 8. One of the times I got it to where it was in my cart, and then it told you no, and it's out of stock once you get to the checkout button. And I got closer and closer every time. And then eventually, the one time I tried, it was just in my cart. So I went straight to the checkout page and reloaded, and I checked out. I think they fucked up and left it in my cart, though. I don't think that was supposed to happen, because that never happened with any of the other tries. So
Right. Yeah.
That's how I got that shit.
It's funny. It's crazy that all of us have like a new generation console, like,
and it's rare.
Yeah, in these dark times that we go through. No, but I remember it was because bro, going on after that state of play. And then when they announced it, man, it was like hectic, trying to get it. And I remember I went on Best Buy, and Best Buy was saying that they were doing pre-orders first. I went on there, and all of a sudden, got in my cart, boom, checked out, took it out. Me and my cousin were trying to get it, right? Then later that night, Sony sends the key for because they were saying that, oh, if you sign up for this mail list, then you can get a jump start on pre-ordering it. So luckily enough, that's the only way I got this shit, bro, because I couldn't fade getting on that shit, bro.
You got where you signed up for the email, the before pre-orders? Damn, bro. I signed up for that? Yeah. That Charlie Chocolate Factory. Yes. Hell yeah.
I was like, when I seen it, I was like,
damn. Bro, I was legitimately hurt. I signed up for that. It said based on your PS3 and your buying history and all that shit, subscription and blah blah, and I've got all kinds of shit, etc. Yeah, I've been playing shit.
You know what? You know what? They said, "Oh, he didn't play Last of Us." Oh no, he not.
Because I ain't got no platinums. I know. You ain't even gotta say it, bro.
You knew it was coming. You know it's coming.
You said,
"Hell yeah."
He was saying, what you say? Because he didn't play Last of Us 2.
He ain't played Last of Us 2, and he ain't got no platinums.
He's like, get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it was wild.
I thought I was gonna get it.
Yeah, nah, it was funny because everybody felt like they were betrayed. Like the homies around me, they're like, "How come you got invited to this shit?" I felt exclusive as fuck. I was like, I don't know, man.
Hey man, we all.
That's what's up. I didn't know nobody who got it, so
right.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know. Oh, you want the new game to come out, Skate 4? All right, bet I got you. Let me call some execs real quick.
And I was lucky enough to get 2 PS5s.
Yeah, you said, oh yeah, you got 2? Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I got 2.
Got right here.
Remember I sold the first one? Remember I told you I sold the first one? And then I camped out at Walmart one day, and I got my second one.
Trooper, man. This nigga went and stood out there.
I've never camped.
That was my first time, and that's my last time. Not doing it again.
It always sounds like going to Mecca or going on a spirit walk or something.
In the Xbox, I got mine off of Amazon, and I definitely wanted to buy Xbox. I'm like, yo, they got Bethesda too. I said I want to play some of them Bethesda games. Them exclusive Bethesda games.
But you've never played Skyrim, right?
Man.
No, I didn't like Skyrim. But like,
dude, what? I played Skyrim for 10 years on 3 different consoles. I bought it for all of them too. Like it's that good. I played Skyrim for the first time on 360, and it's cool as an Elder Scrolls game. Like it was good as fuck. And then I played it with the DLC on PS3, and that was cool as fuck. It was even better. And then I got it for PS4. I bought it each time for a different system because it was just that good, and I knew it was gonna be better. And PS4, you get the chance to at least play with mods, and with Xbox, but with PC with way more mods. But the mods change the game, bro. It's not even you're not just playing Skyrim. You're playing some cool ass fucking hackable game.
Facts, bro.
Like you gotta try that shit, and I'll teach you how to do a mod order so you don't crash your shit. And I know that shit now because I've been playing that shit for 10 years.
Now you gotta get an Xbox to play it.
What's you say?
Now you gotta get an Xbox to play it.
I played it on 360.
I'm talking about the new ones.
Oh yeah, for Elder Scrolls. Yeah, that'll be a deal breaker for me too. Like I said, Gears will be cool to get an Xbox for, but if they release an Elder Scrolls 6, that's one of the games that I have to play, like Final Fantasy 7. Or
I'm selling my. If that happens, bro, I'm selling my Series S, and I'm definitely getting the fucking Series X just to go ahead and play Elder Scrolls 6.
Man, I told you to get the X the first time. You didn't listen.
I feel like they're still gonna fucking release it on other systems, even though they have it exclusive. I feel like Bethesda's gonna try to work that shit.
I feel like the games that they have deals with already.
Elder Scrolls is like playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Like, it's huge, bro. Like, there's no way that they're going. They might do like a year's exclusivity or whatever, but then like at the end of the day, they're going to go ahead and drop it on PlayStation
at some point. Yeah.
See,
Microsoft's just like, we own you, bitch.
Right.
Y'all
did just do that just for the name.
See, y'all did all this shit talking about some Xbox ain't got no games. Xbox ain't got no games. Now y'all like,
soon.
Now y'all like, Xbox, let us play your games. Xbox, let us play your games.
No.
A game. Xbox, let me play that game.
They had all that time to save money last generation and not make games, you know, like what we were actually gonna play. You know, they had all that time to save their money from not making good IP to go ahead and get Bethesda now. So honestly, fuck them.
Bro. Like Bethesda's a lifesaver.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Microsoft, I feel like.
Yeah, no, that's a lifesaver for them because at the end of the day, bro, what PS4 we were making Spider-Man, we were making Uncharted.
I'm glad you made me think about something too.
All these IPs, come on, bro.
And you know that it's actually a rumor. It's a rumor going around saying that Microsoft's about to buy WB Games, and that's every WB game is going to be exclusive to Xbox, including Mortal Kombat and Batman. Mike said no.
I feel like that's a rumor, bro.
No, because you know WB Games was for sale. They put their games division on sale, and Microsoft and they said Microsoft. I'm gonna send y'all the article. Microsoft actually
I feel like
heavy talks with them.
Yeah, I feel like Warner Brothers they're too in general Warner Brothers as well as their games, but they're too well established as a company to need to align with anyone like that. They're their own Sony and Microsoft. They're like
but they don't want that game division though. That's the crazy. For some reason, they don't want it.
The game.
Yeah, they don't want the game division for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, I couldn't imagine like you have a fighter game like you have straight up Mortal Kombat only on one system. That's taking a big risk. I don't ever see that happening. Yep. And like at the end of the day too, like the only fighting game that's exclusive to Xbox is like Killer Instinct. Now that's just because it's Killer Instinct, you know.
No, it's not.
So,
Street Fighter.
Huh?
Street Fighter 5
was what?
PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about like Xbox. Yeah, it is, and that's a great game. But at the end of the day, the one fighter that you have on Xbox is Killer Instinct. But I can't see. But those are two kind of niche games, like in terms of
Killer Instinct was never as big as Mortal Kombat neither.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like it has their niche groups where it's like Killer Instinct has a small group. Street Fighter 5, not really a lot of people play it, but I mean Street Fighter 5 is big, obviously. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't think Mortal Kombat will just go exclusive on one console.
If Mortal Kombat, if Microsoft buys WB Games and get Mortal Kombat and it becomes exclusive, do you know how many people would have to buy an Xbox to play that? Because Mortal Kombat has a huge fan base.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's like on its peak right now. Like, I mean, not peak. I think it had its peak back in the day, but now it's like on the rise.
Yeah,
it's back on the rise again with this movie and this amazing game that they dropped with 11, bro. Like, it's just like the sky's the limit at this point. But I think honestly,
that's a reason they're not gonna do it. I think.
Facts. Yeah. Nah, I was just gonna say, get this out of the way, man. I think what you just kind of keep on doing is just trying to take these IPs from people just so you can be like, it's all mine.
All these Xbox needs it, bro. They got it, man. That's what we're gonna take. You think you got games?
That's all you want, man. That's all you want. I just hear the
games.
And being ashamed if somebody stole it or bought it. Hell yeah.
And speaking of games, speaking of Xbox games, did y'all hear about the Xbox Boost update?
No.
Alright, so basically what it is, say like you got a game, I can't think of the game. Give me a game that came out on PS4 and Xbox One. Just a random game.
Like both of them?
Oh, just a game that came out during that generation. Like Witcher 3. Let's say Witcher 3 for
cross
example.
console or exclusives?
No, just any game. But I'm going to say Witcher 3 for example. We all know that Witcher 3 is like with 720p, 30 frames per second on the original Xbox One.
Mm.
And with the Xbox Boost Mode update, it basically, I'm not sure if it upscales the graphics, but the hardware itself pushes the games to 60 frames per second without the developers having to actually code for it, which I think is brilliant.
Yeah.
So every game.
Right.
Yeah, that's hard.
Okay.
And
that's dope. I wish PS5 was doing that.
Right. As of right now, it doesn't support every game, but they're rolling out new games each week that supports the boost mode for old games. And also in this update, with all the games that don't support HDR, they have this system in the Xbox Series consoles called HDR or Auto HDR. So basically, what that is, the game doesn't have HDR, but the technology itself analyzes the graphics and the color schemes and everything, and it puts it's almost like it forces HDR onto the game, but it does it correctly, so it looks like the game has HDR when it really doesn't. And
Horizon Zero Dawn does that. That's interesting, but that sounds like a lot what PS5 is doing anyway for their games, like pushing certain ones to 60 frames per second. But it would be nice if if what you're saying is Xbox is just doing it for all their games, where it's just a system setting.
And they give you the option to turn the HDR on and off.
That would be dope. Because there's certain games on PS5 that are not upgraded, I wish were. Right. And like Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm surprised they don't have an upgrade yet for that, because it's going to be one of their flagship sellers.
Right.
Horizon Forbidden West. But yeah, they don't even have the 60 frames per second. It's just 30, and you can impose the 4K checkerboard on it and HDR and all that shit.
In a way, I'm kind of glad they not upscaling it, because I feel like they focusing on Forbidden West.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, why'd you give us that fucking DLC? Get to work. We don't care if you don't fucking update the old shit. Just fucking.
Man, I know you were hot when you saw that, yo. That Final Fantasy update. I thought you was hot when you saw that Final Fantasy update.
Ooh, hell yeah! I was mad that they've been putting effort into a DLC, but that 60 frames per second, I'm replaying the game now and I'm streaming. I don't know if you saw it, but that's just fucking beautiful already. So 60 frames is just gonna make that shit nice, really.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah, and they show.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, they just fix like a lot of those issues, the textures and shit, and put fog and stuff in there, so it's gonna look good.
Definitely enhancing it, and like the cool thing is, the thing is that I'm like, bro, Final Fantasy 16 is supposed to be coming out, and then it's like it's so much Final Fantasy about to come out, bro. But it's like, where are they really like? I know they probably have different teams working on it, but where are they really putting their focus on? I think they should do part 2. Like, I don't think 16 is coming out anytime soon. It's probably gonna come out like 2022, but I doubt that Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 will come out in 2022. It'll probably, I don't know, like who knows how long they're gonna keep these shits.
I agree that Yeah, it's gonna take forever, but I feel like 16 is gonna hit before Final Fantasy Remake 2.
You think so?
Like they're already saying Remake 2 is the second part's gonna be easier and faster to make because they already have the certain like character models and stuff. They just do it for a part 2 instead of like that long ass period we had to wait. So they're already started. They just got to make new places and shit and new layouts, but everything they can keep the characters and all that shit. It's already made. Like they're just using updated versions.
Fact. Yeah,
but 16, like we've already got a trailer for that, and part 2 we don't see nothing yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's not like it's like the trailers and everything, but I guess because just the spoilers and things like that, they don't want to put it out, and they're thinking that everybody's gonna play it now. So just because of PS Plus. So at the end of the day, they don't want to put out a new trailer. They might have it, like you said. Well, they do have it already in the works, but you know. Nah, I can't, man. Final Fantasy, bro, it's that's another thing that's been back on the rise too. Like with a lot of their games.
Final Fantasy games in history are just awesome.
Yeah. No, I just started playing the MMO. Was it 14? The big MMO, bro. I love RPGs. So at the end of the day, man, playing Final Fantasy 14 for the first time just because my account was fucked up on my other old account. I made a new account, had to get a whole new thing and everything to play it. It's an amazing like RPG. It's just so much you gotta put into it. But at the end of the day, Final Fantasy, top notch.
Got you. I never experienced it, so I'm gonna get into it though. It's a bunch of Final Fantasies on Game Pass, so I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah, Zodiac Age just came out on Game Pass, so you might want to check that out. I haven't played it fully, but it is dope.
I think they got like the whole series except for the brand new 7 on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Not the whole series?
Denzel, stop acting like you got all the games, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like I've seen a lot of Final Fantasy.
I feel you on that. I believe that, but yeah, I feel like the old Final Fantasies might be up to like 13 or 12 or something like that. Could be on Xbox Game Pass. Yep, all of it.
7,
but not
8.
like 14 and 15. Definitely not. Like that's PlayStation heavy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe. I think that is probably CrossFit. You know.
15 was on there, but it just got taken off.
Okay.
So now, you don't have it, Denzel. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
I wasn't taking that approach, but okay.
To be honest, yes. The ones I played, my heavy ones, Final Fantasy VII is like one of the best games of all time. You got to get used to the fact that you're playing an old ass game, but best games of all time. 8 is good, a little bit more updated. I played 10, which is amazing. So those are the 3. If you can see those 7, 8, or 10, I think those are the best. Like you're gonna love those games if they
premium
for $4 fucking.
Okay, I'm gonna check them out. All right.
On your cell phone, because it's not like a super ass game. You can play them motherfucking on your phone.
Right.
Okay.
That works.
And the next topic is the Halo Infinite update on HaloWaypoint.com. Did y'all hear about the update?
Nope.
I actually posted the link to the article in the Facebook group, so you can probably scroll through that and see that for yourself, dude. But basically, what they did was they showed screenshots of what they worked on for the graphics now, and there's actually a worksheet that the coalition actually worked with them to get the graphics up to par, because the showcase that they had for Halo Infinite back in the summertime last year, like it wasn't bad, but it looked like an early Xbox One game. Let's be real. It looked like an early Xbox One game. And now for the screenshots that they post up on their update for the Halo Waypoint website, I gotta admit the graphics on the new Halo Infinite looks crazy. Matter of fact, let me see if I can show y'all real quick.
I felt like it would have to be amazing. Like Halo is the Xbox shooter, so whatever Halo's coming out, I believe it. That is gonna be dope. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, the screenshots look dope. I think they look like they've been improving, and I don't think that it was just a matter of the graphics. The gameplay is probably just like where it needed to be when it first was like being made. But at the end of the day, it's really the graphics that they're working on, and they're coming along. So
All right, here you go. Y'all see it?
No.
All right, hold up.
It's like it doesn't even show like a picture of the Halo. It just shows Denzel with hella Xbox games in his hand, like. It said we have everything.
Hell yeah! You got games. Oh yeah. See about that.
Hold up.
This is our 6th console, but we're gonna have games now too.
All right, y'all should be able to see it now.
Yeah, I see another screen. Yep.
Yeah. Halo 4 was not really that great. I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright.
Yeah, it was cool, but like I'm more of the Halo 3 type of dude, so like I love that like old school type of play. But I mean, 4 was cool, but it wasn't as good as 3 and Reach.
All right, this is the
I
article.
played a few Halos and I don't even know which ones are which.
It came out on the 25th. You see it? And look,
Yeah.
this is the Halo ring right here. Look at it.
Yeah.
What is that?
The ring. You never played Halo, dude?
Not story mode or nothing. No.
Yeah,
Just
see,
multiplayer at someone's house before.
See, you would have to go back and play Halo Master Chief Collection before you play this. If you want to do campaign.
Okay. They got that on the Series S, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll probably look into that unless Elder Scrolls 6 is exclusive and I'm getting that. So I gotta get some games eventually.
So what you think about what you're saying, Mike?
Yeah, nah, like I said, they're doing a great job of upgrading the graphics. I hope that this is like, I mean, this is a still image, so at the end of the day, it might. I mean, I have faith in if the coalition is working with them and 343 Industries is actually like working on it. I have faith that it's going to go ahead and actually be looking like this when you play it, but these are still screenshots, so who knows how it is in action. But I think, hey, I'm gonna buy it. At the end of the day, I'm a Halo fan, so I'm playing it no matter what.
You gonna buy it or you gonna get are you gonna buy it or get Game Pass? Which one?
Game Pass. Fuck that.
Damn, that's cool.
Give me Game Pass. Like, what am I paying for? Like, bump it. Look, but at the end of the day, look how long this is taking to load. So it's really getting up all the information. So it might be, it's like real. I mean, unless it's just, who knows.
And look at this. Look at the detail on the gun right here. You see where it's worn out? The level of detail is crazy.
Yeah, they're definitely, that's what I'm saying. They're definitely just really focusing on graphics probably at this point. I think they already had the story made, all this stuff, because it was supposed to release with the series console. So it's just really graphics. So, yeah. No, yeah, man, I can't wait.
Off topic, have any of y'all ever played Red Dead Redemption online?
No, I actually want to.
Red Dead 2 inviting me to that. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, online.
It's cool if you have friends. Like if you have friends to play with, if you got homies to play with, and it's I think they've been revamping it a lot to go ahead and be more like detailed and with what you can do and shit. But I would say I haven't tried it out recently, but I would say if you want to like check it out, it's worth a check out, you know? So definitely try it out.
Hey, I might even go ahead and buy it for the PS5 and play with y'all.
I heard actually not even heard. I went on and played like 10 minutes back into the story mode and deleted it again and re-download something else because PS5 SSD. But that shit looks fucking dope, bro. In 60 frames, 4K.
Yeah.
They did a good update.
You gotta beat
Red Dead Redemption 2.
You gotta beat that game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard it was dope, and I never played it that long. It's so slow paced, but if you got time, it feels good.
Yeah, it definitely starts off slow. But to be honest with you, out of every game I played in the 8th generation, Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably my favorite game of the entire generation.
That shit's fun. I made it to the second camp and stopped there. So
That's
I'm
all you did?
Yeah, I hear that's just big.
Yo, you didn't even open the game up.
No.
You did not open the game up.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I just moved to the second settlement. Maybe did like 3 missions after that. So.
Man,
you got a lot.
Basically, what you did
I'm gonna restart.
Basically, what you
did.
But
now it's so pretty. I kind of want to anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care how slow it is. That shit looks good, bro. It's one of the best boosts I've seen. That and God of War.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing you did, you went from crawling to standing up on 2 feet. That's all you did.
Hell yeah.
You didn't get far in that game at all.
The Ghost update's good too. I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, Ghost is definitely good. That update is phenomenal. And the last topic that I have for the day is the Coalition. They teased Gears of War 2 remaster, or it could possibly be Operation 6 for Gears 5. Did y'all hear about that?
I saw the screenshot, right? It was just like the chainsaw gun. I mean, the Lancer.
No, it was a picture of somebody fist holding some Gears tags. But
oh, it was a Gears tags. Okay, yeah, I did see that screenshot.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's the exact same pose that Marcus Phoenix had on the cover of Gears 2, but the chains were actually longer on Gears 2, but it was pretty much the same picture. Let me go ahead and share this with y'all real quick.
If it's Gears 2 remastered, then hey, I'm all for it. Cause like I said, I love old Gears, and Gears 2 and 3 were like my top like favorite ones.
2 was good, and then boom, I played 3, and I was like, damn, this is good. And that was the last one they had for 360.
Yeah, nah, 3, man. I remember playing that online like nonstop. Like
that was all I played for a while.
Right.
Like, get off that shit. And I was inviting people over to my house to play it and shit, bro. I never had a moment where I was bored with Gears 3.
Right. Yeah. Oh, Gears 2. Gears 3 had it right, man. That's why I love that game so much. I would play it to this day.
Yeah.
If they remastered that would be better. But hey, if we remaster 2, then that's straight.
No.
Y'all see it?
No.
Not yet. Yeah.
No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and then if I go to Google real quick.
Definitely had something coming out.
See the similarities?
Yeah. The same fucking hand grabbing the tags and shit.
Right. So a lot of people were saying, was it going to be Gears 2 remastered, or was it going to be Operation 6 for Gears 5?
Right.
I'm real hopeful. I hope it's a Gears 2 remaster.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, but I think just because of how much they're like really like messing with 5, like they're still like kind of supporting it. It might just be season 6 or whatever you call it. Like and then
Operation
it might just
6.
Yeah, Operation 6. They might put like new like skins and stuff like from Gears 2 or like some old shit. You know, I don't really think they're gonna go ahead and do. I mean, I would be surprised if they do some revamp shit, but I don't know. But it would be 2. I mean, they remastered Gears 1, so that's the next on the list. So it might be, but who knows? But I feel like Mortal Kombat is calling our name at this point.
Oh, you feel like Mortal Kombat calling our names, huh?
Yeah, it's calling our names to go ahead and play this Mortal Kombat.
All right. So is there any last things you want to bring up or talk about before we end the live stream?
What's some? I'm thinking I'm just waiting to play Persona 5 Strikers. I need to finish Persona 5 still. That's some stuff that just came out. This is a game for the Nintendo Switch called Bravely Default 2 that just came out along with Persona 5 Strikers. Another RPG. I'm thinking like as far as like new games coming out to play, I don't really have anything I'm playing. I'm trying to catch up on my backlog, to be honest, man. So
yeah, that's what I'm doing now and waiting for the future because there's a lot of future games, but most of the games I'm interested in aren't coming out for a while, except Returnal. That's next on the list. Can't wait. Hell yeah.
Oh, Guilty Gear Strive, that beta was amazing. If whoever's watching into fighting games and anime, definitely get Guilty Gear Strive. That shit was amazing. Okay. Yeah, that game was amazing. As far as beta phase goes, it was like, damn, this feels like, why can't we have the game now? Like, it damn near feels like it's done, you know?
Right.
Yeah, then you got in April, MLB The Show, which I'm definitely copping. And then, like you said, is it Returnal's coming out in April, right?
Or
I'm not
March,
sure.
I thought. But yeah, it might be.
Because I know it got delayed, but yeah, Returnal definitely looks like a Souls game to me, though. To be honest, it looks like action Souls game. So it might. I don't know. I didn't watch the full state of the play just to even like check out like the gameplay, but I'm gonna definitely check it out though soon.
Oh, it looks dope. I'm excited for that shit.
You look at it now.
It's really good.
All right, so anything else, Abdul, you want to talk about before we dip off?
Not necessarily. I don't think so. Yeah, it comes out in April. But no, not that I can think of.
All right,
A lot of shit coming out in the summer.
Huh?
There's a lot of shit coming out in summer. Abdul just said it comes out in April, the Returnal game.
Right.
Yep.
Man, I just can't wait for that PS5 summer update so I can put in the MDM.2 SSD.
Yeah, I can't wait for the face plates. But yeah, the SSD as well, especially.
Yeah.
That's just
I'm not gonna get a black faceplate until they make a black controller.
Right.
I'll get it. I know they got black skin controllers or controller skin, so I'll get that. But I want the faceplate.
Do y'all think they're gonna do like bundles like that, like controllers and faceplates together?
They should.
Just more shit. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
If they do that, they better give us all credit.
Yeah, no, facts. Hey,
Yeah.
that was an idea, man. Like faceplate and the color scheme for the controller collab. Boom, you got money.
Yep.
Exactly.
That shit would be dope. I'll buy it.
Right.
Take my money.
All right, y'all. So that's all we got for episode 5 for No Sleep Gaming Podcast. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so y'all know when we go on live, and stay tuned for more content. We try to do this every week or every other 2 weeks. That's the minimum we do, at least every 2 weeks. But we're going to try to keep it up every week. So this is CharmCityGames. We got Abdul. Go ahead and shout your stuff out.
Colossal Descent on Twitch and PSN. I'll put it in the comments. Colossal Descent.
Right, I'm going to start calling you that, Colossal Descent. Ayo, Colossal.
I like that shit, bro.
Yeah,
it was either that or micro-singularity, but I don't want to risk losing my save file, so.
Yeah, I was going to call you Colossal.
Change your name. Hell yeah, Colossal.
And my man, Mikey Darko.
Yes, sir. Mikey Darko. I got YouTube channel. The Darko Network actually is about to change into some whole shit. I don't even know if y'all can hear me because Siri's been bugging this whole time. But can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Straight. Yeah, so we got the Darko channel coming out with some new shit. Got music coming out, everything. So just be on the lookout for everything that's coming out. There's too much shit to even name right now at this point. And yeah, just be on the lookout for that. And
Hey man, we're going to get some beats for the podcast.
I got you. I totally forgot about it. I'm thinking about this album, bro.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about this shit. So yeah.
We're gonna keep that shit all in the fucking group.
Right.
Music, we make our trailers, we make our reviews, we make our podcasts.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I'm working on this guy I know. He actually do graphic designs. So I'm gonna see if he can get all of us our own individual logo and the group banner too.
That'll be hard.
Alright, so I'll take care of it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta look out for my crew, I got y'all.
Hell yeah, you doing it up, bro.
Alright man, let's get to the Mortal Kombat, man. CharmCityGames, No Sleep Gaming Podcast, Colossal Descent, Mikey Darko, we out.
Time to what's next.